We are here at the Rome Life Forum before the Italian National March for Life, where many pro-life leaders are getting together and talking about new strategies for the pro-life culture. Here with us today is Raggie Littlejohn, who is the leader of the Women's Right Without Frontiers Association, and she does a great pro-life work, especially in China, and so she's going to talk about her experience.
Well, something that people don't realize is that China has had a one-child policy where the government has forcibly aborted women if they don't have a birth permit. But that one-child policy has become a two-child policy, and the way that that was announced was very misleading because they said basically that they had abolished the one-child policy, but forced abortion still exists. Unmarried women are still being forcibly aborted, and third children are still being forcibly aborted, and baby girls are still being selectively aborted just because they're female. So what we do is we do international advocacy, like talking to you, but we also have a Save a Girl campaign inside of China where we have a network of field workers in China who can go and find these women who are at risk of forced abortion or who are pregnant with girls and are being pressured into either aborting or abandoning their daughters. And we will actually go to their door and say, please don't abort, please don't abandon your baby because she's a girl, she's a precious daughter, and girls are as good as boys, which is something these women have never heard before, most of them. And then we will offer her a monthly stipend, monthly money for a year to empower her to keep her daughter. And we have saved hundreds of baby girls in this way.
By your words, we can understand how the problem with abortion is a bigger problem, and it has to do with a culture of life or a culture of death. And so how can the work of pro-lifers, even in the United States, in the North America and in Europe, how can it be part of not only an anti-abortion movement, but a movement which promotes an integral culture that defends life, defends families, defends women?
Well, China is pretty unique because it's the only country in the world where the government is breaking down people's doors and forcing them to have abortions. So people need to find out about this. It would be great for people to go on my website, womensrightswithoutfrontiers.org, and share what they find there. And then also, if you want to actually help save lives of babies in China, there's a red button on the homepage that says Save a Girl or Help Us Save Babies in China. Click on that and you'll find out how you can help us save the baby girls in China. But the other thing that we're just starting to do is we're starting to save old, very poor widows in China. Because this is another part of the one-child policy, that so many of the babies were killed. China says that they have prevented 400 million lives through the one-child policy. That number is greater than the entire population of the United States and Canada combined. And so what that has done is it's made them as a nation, they don't have the young population to support their elderly, and the elderly are committing suicide. They've got a huge problem with elderly suicide in China. So we have started finding widows and offering them help. And these women are so grateful because they are treated by society as being worthless. And they can't believe that an organization from the other side of the world would come to their door and help them live. So we're very excited about helping these poor widows.
Thank you very much, Raggie Littlejohn, and I hope that your pro-life work will be greatly rewarded.
Thank you very much.